Okay, well, this is a bit irregular for me, but I realized I wasn't going to have an opening over the weekend, so we're doing a stream kind of late. I was about to say tonight, but the sun is still up, even though it's like almost 8. It's that time of year, I suppose. Alright. Needed to get my mind off some dumb stuff, so let's play some dumb games. Alright, so, normally, you would return, and I would say, yeah, I did a whole bunch of scanning. I took care of all those planets. I bought, like, charts to. Unfortunately...
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to make decisions anymore, apparently.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the...
Yeah, he can suck his own ass. Yeah. So yeah, I basically didn't do anything of that. We probably have enough things to do after this, forced story mission that we're gonna be thrown into. But yeah, I couldn't open up any of that stuff for the stream. Yeah. So before we go take care of that, let's go chat up Thane. I hate how this microphone wants to adjust. It's like on a very weird... In order to, like, angle it, I have to, like, pull it, like, too far, but then it wants to sort of bounce back to a specific position. It's really... It's quite annoying. Life support, that's where he's hanging out. Let's go say hi to Thane, then we'll go see what the elusive dickhole wants. Why does life support have these, like, presentation trays in the walls? What's the purpose of that?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
This shouldn't be a problem. Sounds like a dismissive sort of line. I'm not going to go for that one.
Are you going to be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Alright then.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance. Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Well, we'll ask a bit about them, and then we'll ask about upgrades.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with Amankira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, Goddess of Motherhood and Protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, Goddess of Oceans and the Afterlife.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Oceans and Afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
See. Huh? That was very enlightening, thank you.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Why would there be an option to say no? What do we got? Modular probe bay. Gains 100% probe capacity and additional probes. Oh, good. That will surely increase the survivability of our mission. Yes.
Hey, got a minute? Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm
Nothing
not
to
used
say
to
about our
hearing
new
my
crew member?
footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel,
Yeah.
life
Nothing
finds
new
a way.
nothing new about the new guy. Anything new around here? Any new talk amongst the crew? Suspect not.
So the Collectors did take New Canton.
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
Yes. Indeed. This is good news. What about Zaid?
This mission takes me back. You smoke, Shepard? Don't. That stuff will kill you. You're a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high.
You would think modern space-age explosives with their advanced materials wouldn't be so susceptible to a thrown cigarette butt.
I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Nobody has new things to say about our new crew member. Well, Joker probably might. And of course Kelly. He didn't speak to Kelly yet. Did I feed the fish when I got back? I better feed the fish. Fishies. Did I read any mail? No, I did not. Elizabeth Bainham. Hey, Shepard. Why'd you put a comma in front of hay, behind hay like that? That's a lot. I heard about what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to thank you for helping out Zoo's Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché. And to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorian. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really, really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. Good luck, and thanks. Zoo's Hope is alive again because of what you did. Good lass. Who is it? Mr. Ganak Ijhal Esquire. Umstavid? Dear sir or madam. Oh, this is spam, isn't it? Why is this getting through the filter? Having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Oh god, it's one of these. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activity. Well, there's another warning flag. But if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both of us to profits from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Give us those 5 wacky digits on the back of your credit card. Best regards, some asshole. Shadow Broker Intel from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus's intel. Understandable. If you visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Oh, I think I might have come up here to mess with my armor, didn't I? Yeah. I'm not wearing the full Kestrel set. I went for the Kestrel, like, body and the amplifiers through his shoulders. I like the ammo pack. I like having the ammo pack, but I don't know, maybe... I could always go for no arms, but I feel like I need those. What's the difference? What do these offer? Increased power damage for the amplifier plates. I like that. The shoulder pads, shields, and melee. Kestrel's like geared towards people like tougher characters that want to go melee. Yeah, I do like the Kestrel armor, but I'm gonna go for... Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the amplifier plates. Change for like a different base color. I like that sort of silvery color though. Oh yeah, I bet when I want to say when I was a kid, when I was younger, I probably used this one more. Like all the time, probably. This like almost iridescent version. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. Did I get a new thing for my face at all? Oh yeah, there's the Kestrel armor, which, and not really feeling it. Okay. All right, I think we had a few other upgrades. Let's go take care of those, then go talk to Kelly. And then we go see this mission. I think we had to go raid a ship. Wait, wrong deck. Wrong deck again. Shit. There we go. Yes, extra 50% SMG rounds, improves for the whole squad. Which isn't really that useful. I don't think I've ever run out of ammo for this weapon. More damage, though. That's pretty sweet. Biotic duration, metagel capacity. Maintaining a single Mass Effect field requires continual concentration. Measuring and replicating neural system activity, this upgrade enables the user to maintain Mass Effect fields with less effort. Metagel capacity. Emergency shielding. Unity restores squad member shields to full strength. Shield emitters are optimized to produce a strong, reliable kinetic barrier that can be active for hours. Because of the potential for interference, it is nearly impossible to run two active emitters simultaneously. When one kinetic barrier is down, it's possible to activate a second, but this will generally interfere with the reactivation of the primary barrier. With precise timing, a short-term kinetic barrier can be made that seamlessly retracts when the primary barrier regenerates. Neat. Tech duration, I want that. I kind of want to try a different power. We've been just rolling with the armor piercing. Actually, I think we have enough points to fully upgrade it. The squad version would be kind of neat, but at the same time, certain squad members have their own ammo types, and I kind of don't want to override them. I guess they could override them themselves, but I'm just going to go set this, what level are we at currently? Does it say? 50%. So up to 70%. I kind of want to see how much more powerful that feels. Yeah, we'll roll with tungsten ammo for like a mission or two, and maybe we'll try a different power. Oh, let's talk Joker first. There's our probe upgrade. You can see it on the thing now.
Another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
Not as fun.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Okay. We went with Garrus. We already heard about Garrus. We'll go on a different mission with Tally and somebody else he hasn't told us about.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
If only there were some bunnies, that might have improved things a bit.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Did he have anything new
Yes,
to say?
Shepard.
Nah, not really. Not until later, I don't think.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I don't think after you exhaust your dialogue with her, she ever really has anything new to say. Not until a certain thing happens. Pick up your head, damn it.
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
A lot of women like bad boys.
That is a dirty stereotype. In my case, it happens to be true, but still. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you... The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the deep...
Yeah, well, if you didn't tell him to try to fuck himself, then you're not doing your job. We picked up the new sniper rifle. Everyone's gonna have automatically switched to it. Who can use it, which isn't very many. Oh, well, Thane can. Although he started with the incisor, so just leave him with that. And Garrus is on the Viper. Alright, let's go. Alright, I have to go to the meeting room. Alright, elusive cockhole. I'm trying to get shit done and now I can't tell my ship to go where I want it to go. Demand an explanation. Supposed to be my ship. My rules. My orders.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with EDI. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Alright. I can get in the way of my plans. Yeah, I'm gonna put a breather on. We don't know what sort of atmosphere these collectors like. Yeah, something a little different. Oh, shoot, I didn't make sure my casual was set correctly. Well, Thane is, let's take our new man on mission. It's an important story mission, so of course Talia is also going. You know what? I'm probably going to go for improved AI hacking myself. We'll give her area hacking. She'll probably use it better than I will. And Thane. Expertise in assassination, prolonging his life, improves his health and effective weapons. Drell Marksman or Drell a Veteran? Anatomical expertise and unerring aim increases weapon damage beyond its already extraordinary levels. Experience surviving life-threatening wounds increases his effective health. Up to 50%, even 37. Not bad. Meanwhile, the health increase isn't as exceptional. I like the sound of Veteran more. This guy's been through some stuff. Oh, he's a biotic. I forgot about that. We'll give him, like, full warp, yeah. Warp damage is hugely increased, or blast radius. We'll give him the heavy warp. Let's bring the heavy-duty stuff.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Probably new weapons based off Reaper tech. They did make those new guns we're using.
LADAR scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
All right, man. Thane and Tally, get ready to go.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Looks like an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Well, Thane's got, like, the full helmet. Like, there's nothing protecting me from the vacuum right now, I don't think. Maybe I should have put on a full helmet. Oh yeah, we have so much ammo now.
It will be done.
Oh yeah, there's still living ones on this ship.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are there, if they're still alive.
That would be very good, yes.
use these on Horizon.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Why are these ones just open? In the middle of nowhere. Oh, we gotta close one here. The interior layout of this ship makes infinitely less sense than the outer layer. Oh, we gotta get dead colonists
What
here.
happened here?
A lot of dead colonists.
What? Why are these here?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel better either. Oh, they had credits.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing.
The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish.
I
They're
guess.
just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite.
The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collective genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Weapons? Use advanced weapon training? I can learn to use a different weapon? Yo, I forgot this was a thing. Awesome. Shit. Well, what do I want? Well, both of my options are close range. Taking shotgun wouldn't make that much sense, so shotguns are fun. Sniper training would give me a good long range option. It definitely sniper or assault rifle training. I forgot that this was a thing. Tough choice. Tough choice. I'm leaning towards sniper training. Again, just so I can have like a long range option to complement my 2 very short range options. You know what? Yeah. Fucking sweet. Alright, well. Who told you to switch? Okay, he just wants to use
Change
sniper rifle,
weapons.
fine. If they're giving me a new weapon to play with, that probably means there's gonna be a fight up ahead. So what is the option for soldier, though? Because soldiers get every class. Oh, I think they get an advanced option that lets them use something like stupidly powerful. We'll stick with the Viper for now, though.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
That sounds plausible. It's too quiet. We're gonna have to fight our way out. I feel like we're not gonna be fighting our way in at all. 15,000 credits.
This looks interesting.
Damage protection. For armor or like for ships?
You gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
I mean, if the ship was assigned to deal with me, then, you know, that's something. I could believe that. Yeah, the layout of this ship is just goofy. Like, I guess, like, it's got, like, rock. Like, I guess if they carved this out of, like, a asteroid or a moon or something, you know, then that could explain the stupid layout a bit. Ooh, boy.
Keela.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Oh, look, it's the stupid lens flares are back, everybody. JJ BioWare Abrams strikes again with this dumb shit. It just... lens flares just make me unreasonably angry. But these ones make me more angry than I've ever been. They just look so bad.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Has anyone else wondered why we haven't seen any collectors? Living or dead?
Hiding, probably. Well, this is a dead end, which means after we activate this, we'll be fighting our way back.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
I like how all the information is going to Joker's terminal.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back out now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Uh-oh. I see that collector standing up there.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Nope. Good thing I chose a sniper rifle.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Right flank.
41% complete.
Another platform coming in. You will not stop me.
Deploying combat drone.
You only damage the vessel. My attacks will tear you apart. You cannot resist.
Well, that was neat. I guess that's not the time to break out my new weapon skills when they just fly in
Then you
point
better get
blank
it
and I
done
can't
fast,
aim at
Edie.
them this far away.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Look ahead.
Lost shield.
1% complete.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
This should soften them up.
This body's pain is irrelevant.
Oh god, the SMG is feeling even more powerful than usual.
Get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked with capacity.
Enemies at far. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Oh, everyone's dead. Wake up.
I know you feel this.
Combat drone ready.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command console.
Alright, working on it. Alright, that one. All right.
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Cerberus is not known for keeping faith.
Commander, we
Yes,
got
they
another
are.
problem. The collector ship is powering up. You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
All right, let's roll.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Avalkira reveals the
You're assuming control. Sentient beings need never fear pain. Your form is fragile.
It's so nice having a bigger weapon. It feels so good.
You can only damage the vessel.
Watch for heavy weapons.
Combat drones ready.
Yeah, drone tag team.
Assuming direct control. Ignore the fallen. I will direct this personally. This hurts you. You cannot hurt me.
This should soften them up.
We are your destiny.
The SMG feels so much more powerful now. Combination of a couple of upgrades. Also, yeah, this weapon makes for a great opener. Which way are we going? Nope, that was just going in a circle. Are we going this way? We are going this way.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
No shield.
Trouble to the right.
I need to back up.
Try something else.
Shit.
Combat drones away.
dreadful cover around here.
I've got no shield.
Yeah.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands to Firewall 7164.
Is its barrier back up?
Attack did nothing.
Ow. Motherfucker.
We need to try something else.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
Now what's this?
When they were saying down there, that's the way we came in. That's not like in a different path, right? No, yeah, it is. It's the path we did started on. Right. Got that tech damage upgrade though. That's some good shit. Let's go.
Combat drone away.
Assuming control. I am unstoppable. Avoid all harbinger. My attacks will tear you apart. My attacks will tear you apart. Destabilizing their bodies.
Yes! It feels so good to have a heavy weapon.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Yeah, we're on it.
Can do.
I'm with you.
One down. Deploying combat drone.
Where's my crew?
They should soften them up.
They're all back here. I'm punching them all by myself.
As you will.
Coming.
Come on, you guys, keep up. Why am I up here punching them all by myself? Would have been a great spot for the Black Storm. Really should have used that last shot I had. Alright, we're out.
Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make them work for it this time.
What was that weird little pose he did when he got to Joker's chair? Don't sail towards the beam, you dumbass.
Specify a destination, Mr. Morrow.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Gathered vital intel regarding Collectors and Omega-4 relay. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities, and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful, as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadow Brokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. EDI's work was exceptional, however, proving value of shackled AI. Sniper rifle training, fuck yes. Damage protection. As a person upgrade, not a ship upgrade. Tech upgrade, fuck yes. Credits, looks like we found all of it. Got some EZO. Now let's go get an explanation from this asshole.
Commander, I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Good, my clothes are still proper. My eyebrows are so angry.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the Collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways.
No, it couldn't
Besides,
have.
I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm going for bottom option. Which is more of a top option, but fuck you.
You have one job. Information. If I can't trust your intel, you're useless to me.
It's never that simple. You of all people should know that.
I know that I'll be a lot more careful. With the Collectors, and with you.
This is no time for petty grudges.
Oh,
Things
this
are
is
about
way
to get
beyond
a lot
petty, you
tougher.
fucker.
EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendagon is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon.
Like how the whole drink just
A
disappears.
very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Fuck you, I'm doing the
Tell
opposite.
the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Get this guy out of my face. Honestly, you should have known better.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. EDI, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
Also, we only assembled part of the crew.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Miranda is on point.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Seriously, didn't we call an all-hands meeting? Why are there only 4 hands? Pairs of hands. Including my own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this mission is the one that sets the timer down. Yeah, we got some Renegade, but it was deserved. Don't like being used. It's just some noise you can go fuck yourself with. Anyway, research. Nothing new in weapons. Damage protection. Is this only our second one? Our first one? We would have started at 1. We're going to 2. Upgrade offers improved protection for all squad members regardless of team members' defensive strategies. Yeah, we need that. Can't help but feel like we've missed some if we're only getting to 2 just now. Sometimes when Shepard shields go down, they are instantly fully restored. Redundant field generator. Kinetic barriers have improved the survival rate of individual soldiers against modern weapons, but attempts to reinforce failing shields with backups have traditionally failed due to interference. This area has remained an active topic of research for Cerberus, and a prototype redundant field generator has been created. With
proper investment, this can be miniaturized for personal use. Make it so. Tech damage. Okay, no, yeah, we found a 1 upgrade, then we went to 2, because I remember reading the description for the tech upgrade. Tech duration. Traditional Omni tools are tuned for precise and delicate work. Eclipse engineers tune their Omni tools in an opposite manner, focusing on quickly releasing raw energy, but rendering them incapable of performing delicate work without swapping in an alternate tool. Cerberus has prototyped a multi-operating system approach that should allow one Omni tool to run dozens of configurations, with instantaneous swapping as the user switches tasks. This should result in better performance at each individual task. Make it so. The hand gesture when you call for an upgrade really fits that. I can use snipers now.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me.
Right. Maybe the DLC peeps and others will have information on the thingamajig, the whatchamacallit, that one thing, on the mission we just did, but the others are still waiting for their personal missions.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for EDI.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
EDI brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you join me in my cabin for a meal? It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful. Lead the way.
Oh, we're doing that right now? Alright. Dinner with Kelly. Oh,
Goodness.
that came and went.
I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Wait, Renegade action and Panic Arrow action? What did I say that was Renegade?
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin. If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
Nice. Wait, if she does that, then why is there a mod that gives you, like, a fish feeding, like, upgrade for the tank? I guess so you don't have to wait?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need any. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, thank you. Alright, well, I don't have to worry about the fish. That's good.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Probably.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
I think we've run out of fun Joker EDI dialogue, at least for a little while.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am
Yeah, we've
installed
heard this
aboard
before. She has nothing
his
new to
ship's
say.
computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So pretty much everyone still has their loyalty missions to do. I've only done Jacob's. Fortunately, there are things we can do in areas I haven't explored yet, so... Well, let's go talk to Thane. Maybe Kasumi has something to say about the mission. Then we'll go talk to... What's-his-face? Zaid. Then maybe we'll do a loyalty mission next. Why not?
There you are. So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl.
It wasn't a date. We just We was at dinner. Need time to relax. She wanted to get to know me.
I have to say, that Jacob...
Nothing else new from Kasumi.
Seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. I fought it. Runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve.
Okay, he's having PTSD.
Don't look at him.
Family PTSD.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Well, that's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help, I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? Rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Now, pretty much everyone has to... We need to start... I think we need to start tearing through these before I do any ancillary work.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
How can I help you, Commander?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Nothing new with them. I think the original idea was that I was going to do whoever's mission I thought was... Like, I was going to go through them in order in which I acquired the squad, but now I have all of them all at once. I should probably do the ones that seem the most urgent. Going after Kolyat's son... Well, no, his son is Kolyat. Going after that kid seems like a particularly urgent one. To stop some kid from doing something stupid.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Trying to remember, what was his name? Salarian infiltration specialist, 100-story man. Guy could disable a station security with a few taps on an Omni tool. He went to work with Eclipse a few years back. Had to kill him for a job. Your Mordin Solus kind of reminds me of him.
Must have been very talented then.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Do the engineering crew have anything interesting to say?
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy? What can we do for you, Commander?
Nothing new back here.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Alright, that's it for chatting people up. What are we gonna do? Let's go for the missions. Thane wants to track down his son before he does something stupid. And having been young once before, I know that we can... The young are capable of committing stupidity at incredibly high speeds. Technically, you are at all stages of your life, but, you know, with a little extra speed, you know, before your bones start creaking. Garrus is just looking for a guy to commit revenge, not high priority. Treason, I want to do that soon, but we've got some wiggle room. Grunt's okay. Mordin, less okay. He's captured. That's pretty dire. Jack just wants to blow up an empty base. Oh, and you know, we still have a Justicar to pick up, actually. You know what? Hold on. We'll pick up the Justicar first. And since we'll be in the neighborhood, we'll take care of Miranda's thing. Then after that, we'd probably do Thane. Then we'd go help Mordin out, which would allow us to help Grunt out. I'm seeing the order to these things now. This is making sense to me. Now, do I want to grab something here, or do I want to wait to fully upgrade the combat drone? I like my combat drone. I'll wait. I know she said she'd feed the fish, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution and feed my fish myself. Medal of Honor? Alright, that thing down there, that's always... Alright. Let's go pick up the next crew member. Not technically the last.
No messages for you, Commander.
It's only been an hour? Jeez. Oh, and now the sun's gone down. Why am I up here? This isn't how we move and do things. So where did we jump to? Are we going to be in some random place, or are we going to be right where we actually left off? Yeah, where the fuck are we? Below. Alright, well, if anything, with more probes, less going back and forth between outer areas and the hub systems. Oh my good fucking lord, look at all these extra systems. Save crashing ship? Disable false signal? My god, there's so much. There's like 2 anomalies over there as well. Krogan DMZ. Wow. The Krogan are really close to fucking Sol compared to a lot of this other stuff. Damn. You know, we'll save the flyby of the local cluster as like a good luck thing before we go on the real mission. Alright, take us back to Ilium. This is a very story and important mission-packed stream for the moment. You know, since we're in the neighborhood, we may as well also help out Tali. We got that Shadow Broker information. Oh, and you know what? We have that information that one Solarian was talking to somebody about. We could pass that on as well. Yeah, get the visor back on. Who we gonna take on the Justicar recruiting mission? You know, I should have asked Joker about the crew. He hasn't said anything about Tali or Thane. Dang it. Oh well. Let's see. I take Garrus on every mission. I should take somebody else. I just figured he'd like picking up someone who's like into keeping the law. We'll take people we haven't taken down to Ilium yet, since they might have things to say. You know what? Mordin. We'll take Mordin and Jack. We'll take this. There's a fucking pair and a half. Heavy shockwave or improved shockwave? More force or wider or more impact radius? More force. That sounds like something Jack would go for. Cryoblast or incinerate? I'll go with cryoblast. Blast potency and freeze duration are equal to advanced cryogenic weapons or impact radius. We'll give him the radius ones. I like taking the ones for myself that are more. If I have the ability, I'll go for a targeted one. For if it's the AI, I'll let them go for a wide version. Wide. Now that I can use sniper rifles, I'll take the Incisor just because I want to see how it compares. The Viper's doing pretty well, but we'll see. I'll just go ahead and skip that.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exosuit-wearing employees? Genetic Paradigms invite you to consider environmental adaptive therapy. Our trained staff has a success rate.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm just watching trends.
Whatever you say. Pardon me. Cell at 40.
Asari building structure resembles Hive. Tall buildings filled with drones. Curious social dynamic. Many queens competing for Hive leadership. Odd feelings around Asari. Unfamiliar. Reminders of old fertility contract negotiations.
25. Cell at 25.
No. You're... Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
Probably not wrong.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and height of habitats. The news comes as new homes ranging from studio apartments to spacious rooftop mansions enter into open market bidding.
Right.
Listen, I know the data... What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talk. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it! Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Oh, glad I was able to help out.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us. Thank you again. You have no idea what this means to my family.
Maybe you have something new to say next time we walk by. Is What's-Her-Face still down here? Can we say hello?
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
I'll take a thank you. I can just delete the recording.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
Alright. Why would I ask that's it, like I'm expecting something else?
The Scandal Rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office.
Here we go.
While police have no formal suspects, Dantius was no stranger to controversy, making many enemies during her climb to power. The stocks in Dantius' corporation have risen as a result of the news, with hope for more stable times for the troubled company.
This visor is actually really stupid when you look at it. One of my eyes has like a target over it, which I guess makes sense. There's like a bit in the middle with the Normandy that has a bunch of information that I could probably not see that well, and then my other eye is just covered with a graph. Okay. Visor seems kind of useless, honestly.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great
Yeah,
for
we've heard
business.
this one before.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
That's the whole point.
She's the last of a dying breed. Won't be many pure-blood Asari left in a few generations.
I feel kind of sad for her.
Don't. I heard she married an Asari herself, had pure-blood kids. She's part of the problem.
Ah, sorry, racist. Gotta love them. Anyway, this is the one we want to talk to.
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Wait, the option to ask about aliens
is Samara
just gone.
really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, but their code... If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human... Do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
We do have quite a few.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's... You can hail a cab at
Why
the
did I suddenly have
pedestal on
that option
balcony
again?
over
That
there.
was stupid. All right, let's do it. Thank you. Oh, we're taking one of our greatest criminals to go meet her. That's great. Nah, keep the crew I got. Well, nothing changed, so we could just skip through there.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
Hey. Alright, where's our Asari? Take a look around. Oh, there's the white and pink armor. This was kind of a silly mission to bring Jack of all people on.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Won't argue that.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Wait, what?
I saw his body.
Oh, right, I started with that option, my
You
bad.
don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you, too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants.
Uh-huh.
But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
I should go.
Cargo ship? A very thin, small-looking cargo ship. Like, you'd have to crawl in that thing. Goddamn.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
I should have changed away from the black. Ah, well.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Understandable. That looks a lot like Nihilus. Must be from the same colony. Okay, I can switch it out here for something a bit more focused. Panther missile launcher. Alright, Anaya.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Self-correcting policy. Fortunate in our case, of course.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sends us into impossible odds.
Twice a day, on average.
You two shush.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
You mentioned a crime scene.
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, but we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption, and Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
I have to go.
Thank you
Good
for
luck.
your time.
We should find Samara before the detective does.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross him.
Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's Merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Gotcha. Ari, let's consider this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest to Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces.
Switch up!
Yeah, you go, Shoddy.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
That's a fucking bomb.
Activating.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
All right. There's some shit going on back here. Look at how that one landed.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
All right, there you go.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell!
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Were all the saucy movements part of their training?
My name is
Hello.
Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
I have no right to, like, bitch at her for what she just did, so I'm just gonna say friend.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I need your help with a critical mission, Samara.
You honor me, but I am in the middle of an investigation.
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
That is the correct response.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara starts killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
Is now the right
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Are those red things just embedded in her head?
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari.
Wait, that's what that said that before. I thought the words changed.
Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
A moment ago you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Logical calculation. Slim odds, but possible. Better than impossible.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Okay.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome. Oh, we're right back out here. Time to go interrogate the guy.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk.
That was easy.
I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler, and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
Oh. There was an investigate option, but it's gone now.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous. You should be able to get into the Merc base now.
Right.
It's the elevator back that way, to your right.
Speaking of talking options, when I went back to redo the mission to recruit Thane because I wanted to see how you deal with that Eclipse Merc if you don't punch him out the window, I realized that I missed a locked door with more Solarians inside of it with the fairly amusing scene. Too bad you missed it. But then again, I can't imagine. Then again, people who play this game probably don't want to watch people play it, so maybe it's somebody who hadn't seen before. I don't know. You missed a little scene.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
Please don't start trouble about my prisoner. Trust me, I'd release her right now if I could. It's a great honor to have a Justicar here, but I could do without the honor of having her kill me.
I'd like to avoid killing you, Detective. Unfortunately, the moment my code dictates I must, I will. There is only the code.
She says this kind of thing like she's talking about what to eat for dinner.
You're not gonna lock her up?
Any attempt to put me in a passive restraint system will be regarded as a hostile action, and I will be forced to attack.
Yeah, that.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
I don't know if I ever went in there to talk to them. It doesn't sound familiar.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
All right, let's go. Down we go.
Headed for combat. Enjoy.
Weakening their integrity.
Toxic clouds will boost biotics.
Chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
I guess it'll kill me even if I'm not a biotic.
Engaging hostiles! I'll tear you apart! Deploying warfield!
This is not the right location for this weapon.
I'll tear you apart!
It's on my shield!
Eclipse forever! I'll tear you apart!
Just moving to help.
You're toast!
Ow.
Nothing can stop me!
What are you guys shooting at? Ooh, new shotgun. We already got an interesting collection of shotguns, though. Is it better? I'm not actually sure. Well, Jack's got it, so we'll see. Hello?
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
You're in an enemy uniform, and I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
The fuck out of here. Samples 634
What's
ounces.
this?
Oh, biotic damage. We're gonna work this into a non-toxic format.
Sensors activated. Impact event. I can taste you all. Want some? Got you. Mind over matter. I'll kill you all. I'll destroy you. Got one.
There's the ugly lens flare. That is way too powerful and looks really bad. They just ragdoll so powerfully. Giving your heavy shockwave was such a good decision.
Mind over matter. New targeting orders acknowledged. Excuse me.
I'll destroy you. Weakening their integrity.
Neutralized.
victims.
Okay. I thought we were gonna find more bombs.
Mind over matter.
Stop shooting, Shepard!
Don't walk in front of my gun. I thought we were gonna see her fly out the side there. That would have been fantastic. Oh, there's a fucking gunship out there. Goddamn.
Fly, bitch!
Do the trick.
Where'd the gunship go? Alright, they've decided they want to go somewhere else.
Killed that one.
Nice shot!
Incineration tech.
Deploying Warfield.
Yeah!
Where are these bullets going? Goddamn. Fucking hell. Oh, man. I should talk. I have things to talk about, don't I? That's what streamers do. They talk about things. They don't just play. What am I, just a Let's Player? I guess I am. Let's see. I wish I had streamed some of them, but I took my first steps into Hunt Showdown with a friend of mine. Well, two friends, so I've mostly just played with the one. And just as I predicted, I am dog shit at that kind of game. But I had a cool moment or two. Most of them were when I realized that shotguns were the way to go. That game is rough. I don't know if I'd ever be able to get a hunter to level 50. I just don't think I have that capability.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. Shouldn't have released her.
We could tell the detective this.
We could. And we will. Assuming I don't track her down myself, I hope that's an option. I don't remember if it is, but if it is, then yeah, she's gonna get fucked up. I told her if she so much as jaywalked, we track her down. Well, she did something worse before we even let her go. Did we even shoot that down that gunship?
Guess I'm out to get.
Okay.
Gunship above.
That shit. Back up. Wrong way.
Fire in the hole!
Ow. Fuck. Oh, nice. Just insta-kill me when it's over my head like that. That's neat. Not technically an insta-kill, but fuck you. That was still bad. That's my usual complaint in Hunt Showdown, funnily enough. I've only played a little bit. I had like 2 good games where I actually was fucking where I had like an amazing moment. Most others were just me getting killed and then Gray just carrying my ass.
Gunship above.
Ow. The fact that most of the cover here is destructible is, I don't like that. Okay, I think it's about to make its, like, bombing run.
Should do the trick.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Like a toy.
That went much better. That went much better. Once I saw the way the missiles were flying, it was easier to aim them. Holy shit. Brain, please. I might not go for a full 3 hours like I usually do. This, considering how late I started, this may just be a 3-hour stream.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows the Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
Not what Samara seeks, but proof that the Volus is a criminal.
Sell it to the Volus. He'll pay.
We're running into a lot of red sand addicts these days.
Idiots. Who would do that to themselves?
You think just using drugs makes them idiots?
They're looking for something they won't find. Makes them easy victims.
What does Red Sand do?
A little snort gives you enough biotics to move a pencil around with your mind. For a little while.
All Asari have some biotic power. Why would they use Red Sand?
You get a great high, too.
Makes sense.
You take drugs all the time.
If I don't, I wake up screaming with furniture slamming into the wall.
Fair point.
We've got to keep moving.
Or maybe make this an extra short stream just so I can have time to upload this before it gets too late. It's already like what, 10? Yeah, this will be like a shorter stream, I think. Much shorter. We'll finish this mission and then. Oh yes, I remember this. I remember this.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Probably smelling the fumes.
They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney Forest Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He didn't say anything about you going missing. Didn't want to get stuck here.
Pitney picks money over friends. Unsurprising.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room.
Oh, useful information.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
15 creds says the little guy doesn't get 5 steps in before the merc explodes him.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step of my... But... Great Wind... Biotic God... What was I saying? I'm... tired.
I love him.
You... may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
He doesn't deserve to live.
But he was cute. Come on. You gonna let him get torn apart? No, he must be protected. Here we go. Oh, hey, it's that armor.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Not with aim like that, bitch.
Just the thing to help.
One down.
Oh,
Not difficult.
I'm a little upset that I didn't get to land a finishing blow, but considering how she went, that was pretty good. Jack just fucking going in.
Nothing can stop me.
I'm guessing there's no loot around here.
Likely the ship name Samara requires.
Oh, we can look around. There's like a whole extra arena back here. Was she supposed to run away at one point to like extend the pace of the arena, but we never let her get that far? Oh, there's a terminal right here. Yeah. Code up in time. There we go. It's Justicar here, probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation.
This is probably the ship that crazy Asari is looking for.
Want to head back now, or look around first?
I think we're done.
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
We already looked around.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
Oh look, Niftu. Oh, this is Niftu over here.
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
No problem, dude.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
I like a good pat on the back. Think I might get a head pat instead? That'd be even better.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I've got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Cool.
I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Eclipse smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
Okay. Whoa, eyes.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
Alrighty.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
Yes, everyone in front of you is quite honorable.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar, and you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard, and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar.
Nice.
Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Also, one other thing.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Happy to help. Maybe if we stayed, we would have seen the arrest. Ah, well. Recruited Samara for the team. We have the Scimitar. Upgrades the Katana. Alright, I think the Eviscerator was like a DLC one, so this is technically the first new shotgun you're supposed to get. Biotic amp upgrade. We missed some credits, clearly. I don't know how. I thought I was checking every corner. I thought I did a good job. Oh, maybe that's the extra money we would have gotten if we had given the info to Pitney instead. That could be it.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
Yes.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright. Why is Jacob always the one here for these ones? Except for when we recruited Jack. That time it was Miranda, but every other time it's always just Jacob's there. Alright, you know what? I'll do the rounds. We'll do some... We'll talk to some people. We'll get everything set up. We'll do, whatchamacallit. We haven't got through the Codex in a while. We've probably had some build-up. And that's all we'll call it for the day. Maybe this will end at 3 hours. 3-hour mark. My phone is doing this really annoying thing where if it sits idle in one spot for too long, the screen will turn on, and I can't just press the button to turn it off. I have to pick up my phone, move it at least an entire foot in a different direction, and only then pressing the button will turn it off. I just look over and I see it on all the time. Must be some setting I changed. Alright, drone. Do we want attack drone? Or do we want explosive drone? Explosive drone probably seems like the smartest option considering your drones never really last. They tend to get destroyed. Let's see, drone damage. It doesn't actually say how much damage the drone does when it's explosive. I guess it's 40 extra points of damage? Fuck it, we'll see how well that goes. We could always respec our stuff. We don't have to keep it like things like this.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
Yeah, I just went down to Safeway, picked up a whole crate full.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I
Yeah,
think it
yeah,
made my
that's a
other-
no.
See ya,
nothing
Commander.
Actually, hold up.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, we've already heard about
No
Jack.
surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone. Like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's
Was he ex-superior, though?
See ya, Commander.
He's quite personable. He just sounds really smart. He might be intimidated by the intelligence and thinking it's like a superiority thing.
Commander, you've received a new...
I'm sure.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your... Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Alright, let's go... I could have swore that our DLC characters had things to say about incoming crew members, but maybe not so much. I'm gonna check again. Zaid usually has, but seems to have more things to say than Kasumi does.
Back for more. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
Sounds unpleasant.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed.
We've heard this one.
Lost track
Definitely, we've
around
heard this
50.
one.
Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Alright, well, the last crew member isn't until we go on that particular mission. I might try to time that mission in a specific way. We don't necessarily have to save it for absolute last, but it makes the most sense if you do, because again, I remember that it puts you on a timer.
I was just thinking about you. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple.
Yeah, nothing
I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
How to talk to Jacob? We did his loyalty mission. He might have something new to talk about. Or unless that was it and he's done, basically. Alright, let's say hello.
Shepard.
Did her eyes always do that? That looks unusual. Like I've not seen it before to me.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Good enough for me.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
We still have more to talk about, though.
Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Okay. Extended fuel cells, 50% more fuel capacity. Engines fitted with Heat Industries designed Helios thrusters module. Yes, another vital upgrade for our mission.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The Illusive Man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
It's still a weak point. Also, you call this a sweeping view? It is very pretty, though. I don't know. When I visited the Missouri, I'd like the fucking officers, like the big officers and like the chief petty officers like had their own like sort of break rooms. They look better than this. Kind of plain, honestly. Let's go see if Jacob has anything to talk about. Then we'll head up to our quarters, read those messages, then go through the codex for a bit.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be
Everyone
out
has
of
to say
Narrow.
about the big missions.
Anything
I should
else,
have been
Commander?
asking them about that stuff.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Yeah, unless all distractions are removed, loyalty to the mission will suffer. Run this team through hell, and all we're getting is burned. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to
Wait,
do
we
this
have
again.
one.
Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
We have a
I
bar.
can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Yeah. Alright, we'll head up to our quarters. Man, that is looking very upgraded. I remember, did the other crew member that we have to pick up come with an upgrade? Surely he would. I'm not sure where that would fit into the design, though. And I know Kelly's set to feed the fish, but... Grab a few more. How are we doing on money? We could afford a few interesting things, probably. I gotta remember to go around and pick up some more stuff when I can. Alright, what's on the computer? What? Oh no, more spam. LCOS mail routing. It could happen to you. Latrell lay in the ocean, dying from Kepral syndrome, and had a dream. In this dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. Drell saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swam alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. Drell saw that the times he was alone were the hardest times in his life. Yeah, I can verify that. The Enkindlers answered... Wait, no. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly, you were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. The Drell awoke and found his Kepral syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Send this message to 6 of your acquaintances, and your greatest wish shall come true. Do people still make emails like this anymore? Like, unironically? That's some old shit. Oh, Chorban on the Keeper research. I hope this address still works. I promised to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything, and this is important. See, those scans you took? Turns out the Keepers are bioengineered. Based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You see, Chorban isn't drinking the Council's Kool-Aid. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. No. It may have been made by something far older, but with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. Any of the old tech still works. They could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you wanted to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Wish I could send like a return message and be like, yo, Chorban, everything you just said, I learned all this since I last spoke to you. It's all true. Listen, just be safe and try to find people who will listen. You know? He's on point. There's good people know what's going on. What's going good. Jert? Fuck is Jert? Liara Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in the Dantius Towers. Oh. He helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, you also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us all down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved. One was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. Incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power and constant motion. Seeing him changed my life. Woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him. Beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. So if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts of that you think appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jert. I'm guessing that's this was the first guy we found? Probably, yeah. Alright, well. Let's take a look through the secondary stuff, then let the primaries take us away. Intended for next-generation fighter craft, the Heat Industries Helios thruster module propulsion system far outpaces the typical liquid hydrogen-liquid oxygen reactions that power a frigate's maneuvering thrusters. By using metastable metallic hydrogen, the Helios boasts a fuel that burns at far greater efficiency than liquid H2O. Navigators can't execute the numerous small course corrections inherent to any long-distance travel without fears of exhausting the ship's fuel supplies. This net gain extends to forward impulse as well. A ship powered by antiprotons can coast temporarily using the Helios to reach an inferior but highly sustainable speed. Such efficiency lowers antiproton consumption, a a constant concern for any warship. When a Helios-propelled ship must refuel, however, it typically relies on a large carrier or nearby planetary factory to synthesize the metallic hydrogen. This process usually uses extremely dense mass effect fields to create the metal under pressures of over 1 million Earth atmospheres, an activity most safely done while planetside. While that process may seem like a drawback compared to skimmer ships that can gather hydrogen and oxygen from anywhere in the universe, the combat superiority of the Helios maneuvering capabilities is often a worthwhile trade-off. Okay, so this has some combat application, isn't just for distance and research, or, exploration. The same efficiency that allows for microburn course correction can power rapid bursts of motion. Once a pilot becomes used to the ship's new energetic responses, he can easily put the ship forward wherever and at whatever angle she desires. Okay. We got the migrant fleet. We didn't already have a entry on the migrant fleet? The flotilla, or migrant fleet, is a fleet of roughly 50,000 starships that houses over 17 million Quarians. The largest collection of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, the fleet is so large it may take days for all the ships to pass through a mass relay. The ships are constantly repaired, replaced, and upgraded to comfortably house as many Quarians as possible. Typically, ships specialize in roles for the fleet. From the enormous agricultural live ships to the shielded lab ships to the repurposed freighters, known as home ships that house Quarian children, young parents, and educators. Employed Quarians typically live in the ship they work on, since commuting from ship to ship ties up resources with unnecessary docking procedures. Even within the flotilla, Quarians on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Rarely, Quarians will meet on clean ships for specific purposes such as medical services or reproduction. When this occurs, they remove their suits, knowing full well that it is likely they will spend a few days having allergic reactions or getting over infections as their weakened immune systems compensate for each other's presence. Okay, that sounded a little different. We probably didn't actually have that one. I think we read the one about the Collector General. Drell biology. Drell are omnivorous, reptile-like humanoids with an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Comparable to humans, then. Actually, no. Humans... I remember it being stated that humans are lucky to get 150. I feel like human lifespan's probably been pushed by this point. They give live birth to their young, who are capable of eating solid food from the moment they are born. Drell appearance is very similar to Asarian humans, but their muscle tissue is slightly denser than that of humans, giving them a wiry strength. Many of their more reptilian features are concealed, like a 3-chambered heart with a muscular ridge that is capable of shunting oxygenated or deoxygenated blood as needed. One unique characteristic, however, is the hyoid bone in their throats, which allows them to inflate their throats and produce vocal sounds outside of human range. Would-be assassins have noted that these two features make Drell extremely hard to strangle or suffocate. Because the Drell ancestors emerged from arid, rocky deserts, the humid, ocean-covered Hanar homeworld of Khaje proved tolerable only when the Drell stayed inside a climate-controlled dome city. Due to this huge disparity in the two species' homeworld environments, the leading cause of death among Drells on Khaje is a bacterial lung disease nuts called Kepler syndrome. Within a generation of the Drell's arrival on the planet, the disease had become resistant to Hanar antibiotics and other advanced treatments. Once an infection settles in, death is slow but imminent. Transplants may buy time, but as the infection spreads to other major organs, there comes a point of diminishing returns and eventual system failure. Sad.
In the 2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Khaje to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly all Drell demonstrate tremendous loyalty to their famously reclusive saviors. The intimacy of their relationship, expressed in a formal socio-political alliance called the Compact, also results in extremely close personal relations, in which some Drell actually learn Hanar's soul names. While most Drell reside on Kaje, some assist Hanar off-world as envoys, researchers, co-investors, wayfarers, assassins, or otherwise, eager to help their saviors. For a century, galactic wisdom has held that behind any high-ranking Hanar hides a resourceful and fanatically devoted Drell. The omnivorous reptilian Drell possess an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Having evolved on an arid planet, Drell face serious illness on the Hanar homeworld, especially Kepral's syndrome, a fatal bacterial lung disease. Although they were 2 centuries, humans detected Aiea as an Earth-type world via telemetry in 2165. After probe surveys indicated life, lush vegetation, ample fresh water, and breathable air, the Alliance upgraded the planet to a garden world colonization priority. Commanded by Captain Ronald Taylor, the crew of Alliance survey vessel Hugo Gernsback made planetfall on the jungle world in 2173. Soon after, ship transmissions inexplicably stopped. While the precise fate of the Hugo Gernsback command and crew is unknown, they are presumed killed in action and their vessel destroyed.
That's Jacob's dad, but he wasn't the captain. He was the first officer. The captain died in the crash and he had to take over. This is talking about him like he was the captain before the ship crashed. I found a continuity error, nurse. It's okay. I'm fine.
Freedom's a regional hub of Asari commerce, awash in riches. Ilium is infamous for its abusive labor practices and legalization of nearly everything except murder. As such, Ilium is the preferred production site for weapons and pharmaceuticals that would be illegal nearly everywhere else, made even more lucrative by legal indentured servitude. Among the biotics-related pharmaceutical producers is the Dantius Corporation, a rising star in galactic commerce. Despite the dangers of its products, Ilium is renowned for glamour, luxury, and safety, provided by near-total surveillance, making it a favored tourist destination. Countless celebrities maintain palatial estates on Ilium and in its capital Nos Astra. The sole obstacle to business on Ilium is its extensive bureaucracy, tolerated only for its provision of security. Regardless of the character of its economy, Ilium's self-congratulatory media exalts its own society with the provincial arrogance of new money, glorifying in sexiest CEOs and 10 richest residents lists.
Well, if you want to eat the rich, you're going to find a lot to eat there.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life, its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. When their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, the Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kaje. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
Wonder if there are any still alive on the planet. Make it sound like they're all dead. Just seems possible. Huh. For some reason, I thought I would have more entries. Oh, well. There you go. Ever so slightly shorter stream. About an hour shorter, but again, I got started really late. I might have started earlier, but I wanted to try a certain VR chat world. It's basically like FTL. I was only able to wrangle 2 people in for it, and it has a maximum space of 5, but even though we died a lot, but in all 3 of the games we played, it was a lot of fun. And, yeah, despite how late it is, I just wanted to distract my brain. I didn't have anything else planned for the day. I figured, fuck it, why not? I'm gonna be busy. Like, regular VR chat nights is tomorrow. That's gonna eat up a good chunk of the day. And then Sunday, I'm going over to my parents for Mother's Day. So, wouldn't be able to stream on the weekend. Every once in a while, I get the idea to stream the VR chat stuff, but then I need to turn the safe mode on because the people I hang out with are stupidly lewd, and I'm not going to tell them to stop, but I also don't want to turn off the settings, even though that would just be simple and easy and I wouldn't miss anything important. But yeah, well, you know. So yeah, oh boy, and we saw how many things I have to scan. The next stream may be a while. I still have to finish that other thing too. That's also another thing. Maybe by the time I stream, next time I stream, I'll be done with that, and I can focus a bit more on this. But yeah, did I save? I didn't save. I have now saved. And that shall be it. Until next time, have a good one. Where's the up button? There it is.